And we was playing all Madden, no rookie, no all pro, none of that shit. All Madden over here. As you can see, it's all Madden.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, and it's all up next.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here for the start, folks, of another NFL season. Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field the defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
They'll run with a late signee in camp. This is Kenyon Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got his receiver, that's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt.
He got my ass there.
Quick feet by Jackson. And that's going to be another first down.
That's why I hate playing against
Baltimore. The
Baltimore.
Jets 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Let's go.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Bro, he still could have caught the damn ball, bro.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that...
And that'll be taken in by...
Oh, come on. No way he's going to caught that, bro. Come on, man.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Bro, this dude cannot throw. This nigga wide open.
Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Play action. It's Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
These niggas can't catch. They can't catch for shit.
Downfield, incomplete. Now Wilson on second down.
Bro, I throwed the ball.
Down he goes. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Again, he finds Moore. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Okay, ready?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson, and that's going to be
Let's go, good D.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now Wilson airing it out deep for Smith. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big pickup of 38.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And a pretty good burst right there. So take this down to the 33. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Damn, my man got in my damn way.
It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action now. Wilson. On the crossing route, complete. That's Wilson. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Trying to get it to
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in.
Let's go, man. We got the mouse and shit. Let's go.
Down at about the 22-yard line. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes, guys.
He's got Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, man.
Touchdown.
Easy, man.
A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean
Damn,
by
I missed
that
it.
is
Damn.
understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Runs over him. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They missed it. Let's go.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start down in the Sunshine State. An AFC East matchup between New England.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Wilson. And he
that's my fault.
Intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. Not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Oh, nice move. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. Tucker's kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun, airing it out deep for Smith, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner.
Oh my fucking God, they slow doing their routes, bro.
picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, his throw incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. 3rd down here. But Charles, here's the draft class for the Jets for 2022, and certainly a splash-worthy class. 3 first-round picks in 1 draft. And you also have to be impressed not only at the players they got there, but also on days 2 and 3.
You're exactly right about that. Arguably, they got the top player at that position when they made their selections in the first round. Cornerback Ahmad, Sauce Gardner, 4th. I had him rated number 2.
These niggas ran right past him.
He's still one of the best ones in the draft. Wide receiver Garrett Wilson, they got him 10th overall. And defensive end Jermaine Johnson, 26th. I thought he might go earlier to Atlanta in the top 10. And then maybe they landed the draft's best running back in Breece Hall on day 2.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Dobbins is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Edwards is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Let Dina come back in. Bro, we got to go now. We bullshit.
Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Blew the motherfucking lead, bro.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out now come the Jets. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is caught. He hits more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Instead of a 3rd and 1.
I throw 3 picks this game, but I don't need to throw no more.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now is Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
And these guys, sir, they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. James Robinson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead. Wilson to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 11. A minute 44 to go. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it 1st down. Here's Jackson. Jackson with a catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing, Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Jackson. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And this is
Let's game. Let's go.
That should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but
let's wear it down, roughing the pass.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Hold it, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
That was a whole pick, though. He got me with that. It's cool.
In this last sequence. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson.
Yeah, you ain't going to play with me too long.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
He finds Wilson. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Jets. Jeff Smith, 31 yards. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
1-0, let's get it.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A CD always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jets, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Baltimore,
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Jets and the Browns, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
we're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded right around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson makes his return to the NFL gridiron this season after holding out for the entirety of 2021 and being traded from Houston. The Cleveland Browns, they made a big investment not only to bring him in, but to give him by far the most guaranteed money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a 3-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, they may finally solve a decades-long search for Cleveland's franchise quarterback.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
And here are the key inactives for them in this one, and obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork, and if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. Play action. Now Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
I'm roughing the passer. We'll take that too.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Robinson with another carry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll
Man, they finna hold me. I already know they is.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. The quick slant caught.
Going for it. 4th and 1.
But now it's 4th and goal. Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to... Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On first down, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Down to the 42, second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he just continues to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
That's a fumble anyway. We'll take that.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. There's Wilson to throw. And he's taken
I throw the ball. They be horn. They didn't fix that shit, bro. I throw the ball.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Oh my God, bro. These niggas slow, bro.
My goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Week 2 underway around the NFL. A reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry.
They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He finds Corey Davis.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. To throw is Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over
Let's
the middle.
fucking go, man.
Touchdown. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jets have taken the lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by
Who
the
man
tight
is
end,
that, bro?
Njoku.
Come on now.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Faking the give. Now Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Into the hands of
I'm
Darwin.
getting a field goal. You bitches ain't getting in the end
Down
zone.
to about the 12-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Touchdown, Browns.
Bro, he did not stow that, bro.
As the first half is winding down.
And I can't even challenge it. That's whole shit, bro.
Let's have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
The Jets are going to use their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Fielded right around the 8. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Oh, it was time to get hit, bro. I hate that shit, bro.
And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Watson. He's got his receiver.
Bro, how is that not a pick, bro? This game be hard, man. That's a straight pick, man.
Touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 5.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set to take over.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 30 on second down, Watson, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From just shy of midfield, Watson. This caught out left by Bell. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the 50, it's Watson. And the Jets
let's go, good D.
too much as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up and see all those extra bodies coming at them?
Tons of bodies coming in. They get a huge sack there. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Johnson is in.
Let's get it.
Jets. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
And he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Watson's throw into the hands of Darden. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, it's Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Watson. And
Let's
that
get
is
it.
incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now they go.
Let's go, good D.
But this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now it's Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 3 yards out. And the Jets are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter, because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Now a first down throw. Watson. He's got Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Watson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line.
How's that not a pig? I was all oh man, come on, bro.
Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that
y'all seen that? They just hold me.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Watson to throw. Dancing to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he
They got me with that. It's cool. They still losing. It don't even matter.
All of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Blake.
It's a good game, but they ain't gonna win. I'm finna win this shit. Outside kick ain't gonna help y'all.
So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. Oh, did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. And I think the Browns got it. They did. So they've
That's just holding.
the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Room here to run. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. It's caught by Bryant. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Looking
That's a whole pig, bro.
and yes, he's into the
He's saving this thing,
so
bro.
they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
These niggas at home, they saving their.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it.
He's got a man complete.
Bye-bye. It's over with.
And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The whole
Ain't no overtime in this shit. One play shouted, man.
Being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead.
2-0, here we come.
There. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He's going to let it fly. And it's
Let's go. Good D. We 2-0, y'all. Let's get it.
Comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, that was the last game right there, y'all.